Merson says Tottenham aren't winning any game without Kane. Paul Merson has sensationally claimed that Tottenham wouldn't win a game if Harry Kane doesn't perform. His comments come despite Tottenham's front three all hitting red-hot form in recent months, with Kane, Son Heung-min and Dejan Kulusevski all having a part to play in the 4-0 win over Aston Villa on Saturday. In his column on Sky Sports last week, Merson described Tottenham as a one-man team, saying Antonio Conte's side don't have a chance of top four without the England captain. On Sky Sports Soccer Saturday, presenter Jeff Stelling and co-pundit Clinton Morrison questioned Merson on the comments made in his column. Merson, who played for Arsenal during his playing career, said, "Son and Kulusevski play when Kane plays. If Kane doesn't turn up, the other two aren't playing, believe me. If Son's making runs, then who's finding him?" Morrison hit back, "If Son don't make the runs, then how is Kane going to find him? Who has to make that run behind?" Merson replied, "If Harry Kane doesn't turn up, then Tottenham are winning no game. He turns up against Manchester City, 9 out of 10 they win the game. He turns up against West Ham and Newcastle and win the game. He doesn't show up against Burnley and what happens? They lose. I'm not being disrespectful to the other players because you need the team. If you've got a Ferrari car, you need an engine, and he's the engine." After Morrison again said he didn't believe Tottenham were a one-man team, Merson added, "If Harry Kane gets injured, God forbid he doesn't, then who gets fourth?" Morrison responded, "They're still in it. Arsenal probably would be favourites, but it's not a one-man team. I'm saying if he drops into the pockets with his passing, who's going to make the run in there if it's not Son or Kulusevski?" Merson said in his Sky Sports column last week, "Spurs are the favourites for top four now. When Harry Kane's playing like he is, I don't think too many teams are going to beat them. I saw him go to the Etihad and rip Manchester City apart. I saw him rip West Ham apart. I saw him rip Newcastle apart. But you take Kane out of the team, top four ain't happening for Spurs. It's as simple as that. When he doesn't turn up at Burnley away, they get beaten. Tottenham are a one-man team, and that's not being disrespectful. You could have a Ferrari, but without an engine in the car it ain't working. He's the all-round package, and that's why he's the best centre forward in the world, and I've said it for a long time." Kane endured a frustrating start to the season, scoring just one goal in his first 13 league appearances on the back of his failed move to Manchester City last summer. However, Antonio Conte has turned Tottenham's fortunes around since he replaced Nuno Espirito Santo and also reinvigorated Kane's on-field displays. The striker has scored 11 goals and provided 7 assists in 17 games since their 2-2 draw with Liverpool on December 19. Though he hasn't scored in his last 3 league outings, he has racked up 5 assists in that time, displaying his excellent passing range to set up his teammates. But Merson's comments come as a surprise given the goal-scoring contributions of Son and Kulusevski. Against Aston Villa, Kane bagged himself 2 assists, but Son netted a hat-trick with Kulusevski also scoring an excellent goal to get himself on the scoresheet. Son is now on 17 Premier League goals, matching his career-high total of last season, and is just 3 behind Liverpool's Mohamed Salah in the Golden Boot race. Meanwhile, Kulusevski has made a huge impact since his arrival on loan from Juventus in January. In that time he has netted 3 goals and registered 6 assists in 11 appearances. Tottenham's form has transformed, and they have scored more league goals than any other team since the start of January with 34. They are also in the driving seat to make next season's Champions League, currently occupying 4th spot, 3 points above their fierce rivals Arsenal.